if you met a counterpart in another company who was contemplating low code, what might you say to them? What the goods and the bads? What might you help them out, guide them in terms of whether you would take a similar route? How can you use your experience to shape their decision?
Yeah, that's a commercial question. Do you recommend?
I wasn't trying to make it actually, but
and my answer will be, and you can expect that, yes, I would surely recommend them. But I don't think, if you look into the board, then the boardroom is not really sensible, that they don't know this low code, and they don't know the benefits of this low code. So I think it's important that that you will not only activate the IT people, but also the board members, and explain about the benefits. And of course, it's a change if you have to change your platform, but it's an investment for the future, and it's already been proven that this is a stable platform. It's still they make still a lot of progress. So yes, I on my position, I would explain it to other board members that they can make a step forward if they are still on a high code platform by using this. If they have to choose one, yeah, why not choose this Mendix platform? And for me, it's also a benefit because I'm working in the technical nautical industry. So if they are using this same low code programs, then we can easily combine them and make the business more transparent, but also more effective than if I speak on behalf of the Port of Rotterdam. Then you will become more effective comparing to other ports, and maybe in the future you can combine those ports with the Port of Rotterdam and so on. So yeah, I think there is a long way and a lot of opportunities in the future for this long term, I have to say, for this Mendix. Yeah.
Out of interest, you mentioned the board. Was part of the decision making when you invested in Mendix LowCode? Did it go that high? And how do you remember there being some kind of ROI case to prove? Did it take a long time?
Yes, it took a long time because we had these technical programmers, and not all were very enthusiastic. And for some of them, it was a lifetime work to program all this software in this business basic language. So for them, it was very emotional to stop this and start over again on this new platform. So yeah, it took us a long time to convince them. It took a long time in the board. No, it was not in the board, which took a long time, because we saw the benefits, but we are not programmers.
Yeah.
But it took us some time to convince the programmers that we need to make a big step for a new platform. And
there was an emotional connection, was there?
Yeah, there was an emotional connection,
yeah.
and we had to avoid that. And now everybody is happy that we made this big step. But to stop your old-fashioned program, but using because it was not a bad a software system and not bad software programs, but to step over to this new platform, that took us let's say 5 years.
Wow. Okay. Did you see the benefits earlier than 5 years though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Roughly what kind of time frame do you think the emotional connection got disconnected and the benefits started coming? Was that quite quick?
In the board, it was quite quick, but for the programmers, yeah, we need to wait that the oldest programmer went for retirement, but he was also at the end positive. Okay, I will work together to bring it over to this new platform.
Okay.
With the new low-code programmers, they were so enthusiastic, and now we finalize it. And as I said, we started the 1st of June. Everybody is so enthusiastic, and they see the benefits and they see the possibilities. Because I think we brought it over. We made this transition to this new platform. Use 10% of the new ideas. We have plenty of new ideas,
Yeah.
which are now in our range to create within this LowCode. So
actually, that's a really interesting point, because often we have an idea and we park it because we think it's too complicated or too hard to do. And now suddenly this becomes within scope and within price and within budget and so forth. That's a really interesting point. Maybe we'll pick up on that later. Rom, if you met your counterpart in another company, what's the positives and negatives? What would you be saying to your counterpart?
If you really look at developing bespoke software for your company in isolation, so no history, I would definitely recommend Mendix. But like Eric said, there is a current organization and you have current practices that you may need to shift attention away from. So if you have a large Java capability in your organization, then really the discussion is not just a technical one. It is very much an organizational one. So there are many benefits to using Mendix, but really does it fit in your organization? And how are you going to do the resourcing? Are you going to train your current developers? Are you going to hire new people for the development? Are you going with external partners, at least initially? So I think that the technology itself has proven itself. But on an organizational level, you really need to determine if it's a fit for your role.
Yeah, we mustn't forget that there's people involved in this decision, and to get the most out of these tools, you still require humans, and we work within people businesses, don't we?
We definitely do.
Yes.